We are so excited today because we are launching a community-focused event and program that a lot of our small business owners are going to love.
So every Big Frog store in the nation is a locally owned and operated store. So by you shopping there, you are supporting local. Number 3 reason that we wanted to do this was to give back to the community again in a very concrete way and raise awareness in general to the Shop Local movement. And all of our Big Frog owners are super active with their communities. And that is really one of the benefits of being a Big Frog owner, is how we can impact and become a leader in our community.
I think, small businesses thrive on customer service.
Was not quite ready to retire yet. Big Frog was just really the perfect environment for me.
The way you make it in business locally is to stay local.
And we thought, why not? Let's do this.
It's t-shirts. We can do
It's t-shirts. How hard can it be?
We had enough of his amazing food at his house, and we said, Javi, you need to start your own restaurant.
So my husband and I built Premier One Auto Care. We've been open for 2.5 years now.
It wasn't a detriment at first, but there's actually been a huge demand for telehealth.
Science, art, what is it?
Most of it is designs in my head. And I started because I couldn't find the things that I wanted at the quality or the price.
We sponsor kids' music lessons in low-income areas.
So Cancer Action here again is a local charity. I know Big Frog does some things with them as well. So all of the money that we raise, we give it to Cancer Action.
When I go to the school and the kids hug Finley and the parents want to take pictures with Finley, that right there, it's like that's what I love.
And yet the environment is changing around them. And consequently, if they don't see that, they don't leverage the potential for future growth, that is I think it's a key mistake for the survival of any small business.
So you need to get out and meet people.
You got to be creative. You got to be flexible. To me, no doesn't mean no. It means not right now. Find another way.
Welcome to the final episode of Shop Local All the Way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And today, well, in case you don't know, I'm Tina Bacon DeFries. I'm the president and CEO of the Big Frog Custom T-Shirt Franchise Group. I have with me May Johnson,
get a little closer,
who is here on our first episode, who is rejoining us. May is our marketing manager here at the Franchise Group. Welcome, May.
Well, thank you so much. We're so excited you guys can join us today. And as Tina said, this is going to be an exciting time because this is the wrap-up party.
It is.
Wow.
We should have had champagne.
Yes. But you know what? We're gonna have music, ACAPELLA music later today. So it will still be a party. Yeah. And so there's gonna be a lot of surprises in store for them. So it's gonna be exciting. But before I get into the surprises part, I just want to remind everyone, please, if you're watching us right now, make sure you tune in up until the end, because as I've mentioned, there's going to be a live music performance. But at the same time, drop in the comment box below. Introduce yourselves and say hello. Our amazing team. Paul, our coach, and Nick, our tech specialist, are behind the scenes moderating. So say hello to them. Yeah. And I will also, I'd love to give you a shout out later on. So I'm going to keep on checking and seeing if you guys would drop some comments down there. All right. But also, I want to tease them a little bit about the surprise that's coming up.
Yes, I don't know what it is either.
This is how we do it. We
All
surprise
right.
even our president and CEO. So we have an amazing lineup of guest speakers today for you all. So we have our owner from Big Frog of Sioux Falls, Ethan Corbin, and he's going to be joining us here.
Okay, I knew that.
And we have our special guest also, which you will introduce later on. Ethan's special guest.
Okay, I knew that too.
Yes, and finally we will be joined by one of my favorite people, Big Frog of Northwest Arkansas.
Mara's here.
It's John.
Oh,
I know that the clue would have been my favorite person, right? So that's what we know. It's Mara. No, we're just teasing.
Just kidding, John.
John is our favorite too. So, so we have a great lineup, and then again, tune in at the very end because the amazing, talented group Gestalt is going to sing a cappella for us.
I love that. Pitch Perfect is one of my favorite movies.
Exactly.
They probably hate hearing that. All right, awesome. So as you guys know, if you've been following this campaign at all, our goal with the Shop Local All the Way campaign was really about trying to drive local awareness, make you guys aware of how important it is to shop in your local community. All of our stores participated. It was great because businesses nominated each other. They got special branded gift certificates. And our Big Frog store owners actually got to learn a lot more about local businesses. So it's been really fantastic. I've met virtually so many great small business owners in our cities and such interesting just business. It's very, I just love owning my own business.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun, and I think our owners have really enjoyed it as well. And it's been a great way for everyone to get to know each other. But since we launched the campaign, which we kind of, you saw in the sizzle reel, we had 17 Big Frog store owners highlighted, which hopefully you all got to see them. They all did a great job. We also featured more than 30 local small businesses, which we got to interview, which again, super interesting people. I mean, I learned about fly fishing. I learned about diving. I learned about setting up a general store. It's been very, all over. It's been interesting. We received over 300 nominations by local consumers who referred their favorite local small business in their area. So, you know, as a small business owner, really make sure people know that this is your business and you're part of the community and you're supporting the community. It's so important. And I'm so happy to see so many of us are starting to shop local again instead of going to Amazon. No offense to Amazon, but we should shop local more often.
Absolutely.
And then finally, we had more than 40, is that right? Live stream. Wow. That's why I'm so good at this. I did more than 40 live streams on Facebook and LinkedIn. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm a pro. I need to get a raise.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really so wonderful to hear you know, all the feedback that we're getting, and really there is no question overall the general what we're getting from here is the really positive sentiment from the community. You know, hearing all the support that Big Frog is doing for local businesses. But not only that, really including other charitable organizations within the community, because, and there's no more sort of a concrete way that this has been displayed other than the several local media coverage that we had been getting in the past months since we launched the initiative. So again, this is the halo effect that we're hoping that not only for Big Frog, but also, you know, the benefit for all of the local businesses that we would love to support in the community. Because we've been doing a lot, so many local sort of giving back initiatives, right?
We definitely, Big Frog for I think about 10 years has always had a give back month, which is April or May, where our stores just focus on giving at least $1 back for every t-shirt purchased to their favorite local charity. And we saw, like you had mentioned, we haven't mentioned here, but the Ukraine, so many of our stores are working on fundraising for the Ukraine using online stores. Our Selden locations raised over $600 at this point. You know, our Northwest Arkansas store, who will be here, John, I was kidding, you're equally my favorite, Mara, has done stuff for the Children's Safety Center. So that's amazing. We have 2 stores that have worked a lot with autism awareness. Our store in Dougherty actually employs a few autistic high school students.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm trying to think of everything. There's so many.
Yes,
things.
so many for sure.
But all of our owners are so involved in the community, and we're so proud to be affiliated with them, and they work so hard to give back. So thank you to all of our owners on that.
Yeah. And now we do have one of our owners joining us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
My half favorite owner from Sioux Falls. I don't leave out Ryan. Hi, Ethan.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
We're good. Staying busy.
Snowing there?
It's not. It's warm today. It's about 54, so it's a hot
warm.
day in the Midwest.
Warm for Sioux Falls.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I know we've spoken before, but do you want to give us kind of an overview of who you are, what you do, and why you became a franchise owner?
Yeah, so my name's Ethan. I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and me and my dad have owned the Big Frog here for the last little over 2.5 years. You know, we specialize in direct to garment. You know, we also have, you know, of course, all the traditional ways that we can also decorate items. But I started honestly in my basement. I was in the car business, and that takes up a lot of time away from family and friends, and you miss out on a lot of events because, you know, your big days are on the weekends when everyone's, you know, having fun and doing things.
Right.
So we started in our basement, and, you know, it just kind of started growing. We didn't know where to go or what to do to take this to a retail location. And we stumbled upon Big Frog, and it crossed off all the boxes that we wanted. You know, no minimums, whether you need 1 or, you know, 1,000+ items, quick turnarounds, you know, higher quality of printing. You know, screen printing is a great, you know, it is a great way to decorate a shirt, but direct to garment, especially on the lower quantities, I mean, it just, in my opinion, you know, it lasts so much longer. It's a lot easier to print, and people just really seem to like it a lot more. So yeah, we've been open now for 2.5 years. It's been awesome. We've been able to connect with the community and certain organizations, and it's just been it's been a really fun ride.
Very, very cool. So I know that you work very closely with a lot of people in your community. Do you want to showcase anyone in particular or talk about any efforts you've made?
Yeah, so actually when we opened 4 months later is when the whole COVID pandemic started, and kind of shut everyone down. So our first big thing that we did with the community is I reached out to local businesses and said, hey, send me your logo, and then send me, you know, what color shirt you want it on. So we created an online store, and we said, you know, we're going to sell shirts for $20. For every shirt that your store or your business sells, we'll give you $10 back. So that way it kind of got the marketing off of us and kind of into the hands of those businesses to take the link and send it to all their customers. And then it allowed us to stay somewhat busy printing shirts and you know, keeping the staff busy as well. But we've done a ton, you know, over the past 2 years. You know, we've done, you know, cancer fundraisers for cancer patients. Last month was our, we put together with a local radio station, we put together this thing where if you came in, you could donate $8 and it would give back a blank t-shirt to the local children's inn, which is it's a domestic violence center for women and children to go to. So just, you know, things here and there. We try to find something, you know, once a month or so to find something that we're able to give back and to connect to.
And on that note, I've heard your radio ads with your daughter, and those are adorable as anything.
It's been awesome. She always asks about them. You know, when are we going to shoot another commercial? She loves doing them. She is way better at doing her lines than I am.
She is very good.
Yeah, she's a pro.
The first time that we went in there to do it, the producer saw that there was a 6-year-old in there, and he's thinking, great, like this is going to take us 2 hours. And then she started, and the guy couldn't stop laughing because he's like, she's probably one of the best ones that we've ever had to work with.
I bet.
But no, the radio has been awesome, especially having her on it. We get so tuned out when the commercials start because it's just the same voices over and over. Well, all of a sudden you hear this little girl on the radio and you're like, what's a kid doing on here? So I get texts and messages and phone calls all the time. I just heard your radio on the commercial. It's so cool. And so it's been a lot of fun to have her involved too.
And I think it drives home the fact that you're a family-owned business.
Yeah.
This people shopping with you means you get to feed your daughter, which is a primary goal.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Everything from her gymnastics lessons to feeding her and just taking care of the family to so it's been awesome with Big Frog.
Oh, good. And so on that kind of segue from the commercial, is there other marketing tactics you really determined have worked well for your store?
We've tried a few. Some have worked really well, like the radio stations. Some haven't worked as well, so we've kind of scrapped them. But the one that really works very well for, at least for our community, is scratch pad marketing. Just going around, I have little clear bags. I put a notepad, I put a brochure, a business card, and a pen into it. And then sometimes I'll throw, some candy and stuff in there. I just walk into businesses, just introducing myself, giving away some free stuff. I'm not going in to try and make a sale right there. Just introduce myself, say hi, tell them what we do. And it's so funny because you walk in and, half the businesses, it seems like they're like, we were just talking about getting shirts made. And so, within a few days, we're getting emails going, hey, we're needing 20 shirts or 100 shirts or whatever. So it's been a lot of fun. And, you never know, sometimes you walk into a business and you're like, man, they have to go through a lot of shirts, and they end up not really. And then you get other places and it's like, I don't even know if it's worth my time. And they end up being, one of the, the big orders that come in. So it's been really interesting to see that, but no, scratch pad marketing has been really big for us.
So if you had to give someone advice, if they're very nervous, introvert, and they don't want to go do that, what would be your advice to just get over that hurdle, that internal hurdle?
Just get as uncomfortable and awkward as you can, because once you get over that of just putting yourself out there and it's going to feel weird and you're not going to like it. But once you do it a few times, you're like, this really isn't that bad. And these people aren't, mean. They're not going to, talk down or talk badly about me. I'm just want to introduce myself. Once you get past that point, it becomes really easy, and it opens conversations up, and you never know where they can lead.
Okay, excellent advice. Thank you, Ethan. So we have two of your customers here, correct?
Yeah, Brady and Sophie.
We have Sophie and Brady from Hegg Realtors. Hi, guys.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
Doing good. Doing really good. Happy to be here.
How's the realty business in Sioux Falls?
It's a wild market, that's for sure.
I bet.
House has hit the market today, so it's been a busy day.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's been really good for our market, honestly. Yeah. We've been needing a lot of listings, and today has been pretty wild.
Okay, good. In Florida, it's always crazy. Real estate's always crazy. So I don't know how Sioux Falls is, building as a small city.
Usually it slows down in the winter because not a lot of people like to move when it's, negative 30 out. So
yeah, I can imagine that Florida is a great market because everybody wants the sun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we have too many people moving to Florida. More people should go to Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls has a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you guys want to tell us a little bit about your business and how you got started in real estate?
Sure. So I've been in the business for about 4 years now. Grew up building houses with my family's construction company, and my family has been in real estate for a while. So after college, where I went to school for marketing, it kind of seemed like a good fit. Sophie's actually she was in the news for the last 4 years. 4 years. And so it's transitioning from a 3 a.m. Wake up to kind of wake up whenever you'd like has been a real nice transition. She joined me about 4 or 5 months ago.
What'd you do with the news, Sophie? Were you a broadcaster?
Yep, I anchored the morning news, so 2 a.m. alarm.
2 a.m.
Too early.
Anytime I needed a story done, I just had to text Sophie, and I was on the news.
I actually got to do stories with Ethan, so that was really fun too.
Okay, well, yes, I can imagine it's better, a little better hours now, especially in the middle of winter when it's
Oh, absolutely.
-30. Yeah. So do you want, how is it going for you? You said today was crazy. That's great. And I mean, good crazy. How have you been marketing the business? How have you really built it and made it successful?
You know, when we first started, it was a lot of a little bit more old school marketing. It was a lot of mailers, a lot of trying cold calls, stuff like that. And
door knocking.
Door knocking was always fun. What we found has been kind of our best opportunity for marketing has been a lot of the organic social media marketing. So not necessarily online advertising, but just growing our social accounts, which has been honestly a blast to do. We really enjoy putting together our social media content, and it's actually been very, very beneficial for us.
So which platforms are you using specifically?
Everything that we can.
Yes. We really like to highlight our Instagram, our Facebook as well. And then we are also kind of touching our toe into TikTok right now. So, yes.
So for Instagram, do you guys just work off your personal accounts or have you created a business account?
We've got a business account. So, and the reason why is, and I don't know how, I don't know a better way to say this, but kind of the angle that we like to try and show people is, like I said, for lack of a better term, kind of the Chip and Joanna Gaines. If we can try and get into something along the lines of that, that would be fantastic. We like to just invite people into home ownership, into home remodeling, stuff like that. So we have series on remodeling our rental properties, on remodeling some of our flip houses, and then also kind of the process of what it looks like when you buy or sell a house.
And really using social media so people can kind of feel like they get to know you. And I feel like you kind of get a closer connection when you're marketing through social media.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Yeah. You're speaking my language, Brady and Sophie. So I'm glad that you're seeing some success in social media for sure.
Brady had some huge success with billboards, and also he did a remix to a song and made it into a music video on buying houses. And I can never listen to that song the same again. Like when it comes on, all I can hear is Brady's about.
I completely forgot about that.
Look at what an impact it made, though.
Very unique marketing ideas come from him.
That's my favorite thing, just coming up with some outside of the box stuff.
That's great. So what's your TikTok handle?
It is the Daly team.
The Daly team. Okay.
DALY.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I have unfortunately become addicted to TikTok, so that.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, we need to get better about just posting and setting our phone down, because it usually turns into posting and watching 2 to 3 hours, and then
Yes, I'll pick it up in bed, and an hour and a half later, I'm like, why? Just put it down. You're too old for this. Excellent. So I heard, though, that you also had a shout out you wanted to give.
Yeah, so we have another business that we really enjoy working with whenever we're, in their industry, but their names are Tyler and Mona Lisa, but they run this company called Wake Clothing Brand. And it is one of the most impressive marketing plans, marketing schemes, honestly, that I've ever seen in my entire time of studying marketing and whatnot. But their branding, their social media content, their drive for everything is some of the most impressive stuff I've ever seen. Seriously, it's so they, like I said, they own their own clothing company, and if you follow their social media accounts, you would think that you're probably following a large company that's, in the likes of Nike and something similar to that, but it's just two people and they have a passion for it and they do it amazingly.
And similar to Ethan, they told us that they started at their house and then they were bombarded with boxes of clothing, and they finally, expanded to a warehouse. And their branding, their marketing, but also something that we try to do as well is connecting with other people. They connect really, really well with the community and their clientele. And I think that's why people choose to go to them.
Yeah. I should clarify, it's different than what Big Frog is. It is not printing clothing. It is like a brand. Yeah, like
it's a brand.
Yeah. It just kind of clicked in my head there where I was like, wait a second. I should clarify the difference here.
It's not a competitor. Don't
No,
worry.
no.
Don't shut me down. I got you. They're local to Sioux Falls then?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
They are down in T, and they have a cool warehouse that they use for their marketing content. I mean, they've got a whole studio set up and whatnot, and they had a podcast running for a little while. And just knowing that it's two, individuals is so impressive when you go and look at some of their content that they're pushing out.
And all right. Well, I know May will. She's a bit of a fashionista and she loves marketing, so she will check it out.
Yeah, there you go. Now I'm going to start shopping. My husband's probably going to take my credit card away from me now.
All right.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
Do you guys want to mention your website or anything on here? Or I guess is that scrolling on the bottom? Okay,
Yeah, we've got it on the bottom here. If you want to check out our Instagram, I believe it's at the Daly Real Estate Team. Yeah, I believe that's what it is for all social media. It's just Daly Real Estate Team.
Okay, excellent. I will definitely be following, liking, whatever you do on all the different things.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts, guys, before I let Ethan and you go, and we'll ask John on to join us?
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us. It's nice to have a friend who's in this industry, because in real estate, it's all about getting your name out there, and having someone who can turn around stuff so quickly has been so beneficial for our business, because we get small events that pop up and we need stuff to, market it. And Ethan's always been there for us.
Yeah, quick without sacrificing the quality, which is the most important to us.
Excellent. Good job, Ethan.
Thank you, guys.
We want Ethan to stay on.
Oh, we want Ethan to stay on?
Yeah, John.
Sorry. All right, then just bye to you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, sorry, I misread the cues from the production crew.
We're good. We want, there we go.
Mara is here.
See? Our favorite person, Mara, is here.
I had to make appearance. She heard she was the favorite, so she had to show up.
There you go. Welcome, John and Mara. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, it's a great day.
I was just kidding, John. I was just teasing. So, as you guys know, John and Mara have been on before. They are the owners of the Northwest Arkansas store right next to Walmart headquarters. So thank you for being here. I thought since you've been on before, we'd dive into some new things you guys are doing that May told me about that you could showcase. One of them being you're really active right now running a fundraiser, right? Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So one of the joys of being with Big Frog is everyone wants to sell T-shirts, and it's a great opportunity to do fundraisers. So there's a group called the Children's Safety Center. They focus on child abuse and safe environments and helping sure kids are in good spots. It's someone that we've partnered with for 3 years now, and we focus our fundraising and give back to children as much as we can. But it's their 25th anniversary, which is a huge milestone. They're having their 25th anniversary party the May 13th. We've launched a special 25th anniversary shirt. It's a pretty cool shirt. Mara designed it. It's got a ton of little tiny hands all over it to represent the kids. And that's really their symbolism. Any kid that comes into their facility gets to put their handprint on the wall. So we're just extending that onto the shirts and that type of stuff. So it's been a great partnership, helping them get the word out and raise money. So.
And how are they buying the shirts? Or do they get it from an e-commerce site or?
Yep, we have a year-round online store for the Children's Safety Center for their branded merch. And then every April we run a special store just for Child Abuse Awareness Month, which we're still selling those shirts, and then we'll roll right into their 25th
anniversary celebration in May. So they are a year-long partner for us, year-round partner for us. So we're always doing a little bit of something for them. Specifically right now, the Wear Blue for Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention and the 25th anniversary special shirts.
Okay. So are they just a local? Are they all of Arkansas or more just Bentonville?
They're local.
Okay.
It's a child abuse for the whole Washington County, which is the county right next to us.
Okay.
Where the University of Arkansas is, so it's a fairly big area.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
So May also kind of gave me some stats and said that you guys had the most referrals from local businesses, meaning that more people at your store than anywhere else nominated local businesses for the special $100 gift certificate, right?
Oh, that's
correct.
great to know.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So we were both kind of wondering how you really spread the word on that to get such good, turnout for that.
What I think. So we did the traditional social media stuff and kept that up, but we also put a flyer in customers' bags. So as they picked up their merchandise and we showed them their cool shirt they just got, we handed them a flyer and did a quick 2-second spill of, hey, nominate your local business, a business that you like. Hey, don't nominate us because we got a few people that nominated us. And in our industry or our stores, 50% of our people are already small business owners, or they are customers looking for vacation shirts or things like that. So we even mentioned to them, it's like, you can nominate yourself. And by the way, there's potential prizes that we give away every month too. So I think that really helped. And we did that for the first 2 or 3 months straight, giving every customer that little flyer and a reminder. So I think that really helped.
Yeah, obviously, because I think, but I will say all of our stores had a fair amount of nominations for the store itself.
Right. Right. Yeah. But it's always great to hear, referral tactics, and so that was very great that effective what you guys done in terms of putting that flyer in there. And it just proves that if you put the word out, then, customers that are happy and loyal are going to respond to that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, so we thought we'd kind of end with a question to both Ethan and John Amara. You're both small business owners. You're all small business owners. When you think about it, and I guess this is more of a shout out to franchising, unless you say something bad, what would you say the advantages if someone was looking to open a small business of becoming part of a franchise versus starting something on your own? And John, Amara, if you want to start, and then I can ask Ethan.
Yeah, I'll start. So it's access. So franchise. So we bought into the franchise 3 years ago. It's a proven process. It has tools set up for you to go learn, and I say tools, like there's already a point of sale system. The e-commerce thing that we've really leveraged that. We have 12 to 15 e-commerce sites set up, and that's all because of working with the franchise group. And they went out and found a group that we could work with, and literally we could have a site up for a company or a fundraising within 30 minutes to 40 minutes because it's that easy to go do. But being part of the franchise gives us a bunch of those tools and teaches us how to decorate shirts right. And we have also then a pretty cool family of other 100 owners that we can reach out anytime, and we're all in it to help each other. That's another great part too.
You're not alone. You're never alone.
No, that's for better or worse. You're never. Ethan, you have any thoughts on that? I know he covered a lot of that. But.
Yeah, I would say just having, the 100+ owners in your back pocket. I mean, at any time, you think that decorating a shirt, they're all the same. It's got to be easy to decorate, but then you get all these like different fabrics, and there's so much to it. And when you're first starting, it's very frustrating and confusing, and you just don't know, where to begin. So just having people, on your side that, you can ask anytime. There's still stuff to this day that, we've never gotten before, and all of a sudden we're trying to figure out how to decorate it. So just having, a huge group, behind you on, just helping you along the way, and then you kind of get the hang of it, and then you kind of pass it on to them when they need help. So just having the big team, and then of course having everything set up. I mean, I had no idea how to start a POS system or all the legalities of everything that goes on into this. So it's just been awesome having that team on your side.
And I do have to give a shout out to Ken for the vendor management aspect, because he does get us good discounts and utilizes our buying power. Just in case he's watching this, then I can.
Yeah, Ken is the man when it comes to saving money for sure.
Awesome. So May, did you have any questions for the very special group?
No, I just want to thank you guys for, participating in a Shop Local campaign. Again, it is very important, as I mentioned about, the halo effect each time we do a brand awareness campaign. The group that are participating, you're actually doing a lot of good for the entire system, because it is brand awareness for the entire system. And even if it's grassroots marketing, it's really great to kind of hear all the stories that you are doing on the local level, especially on the giving back side. So thank you so much for participating.
Yes, thank
really appreciate
you.
that.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, May, for all your hard work to
Yes,
pull it
thank
all
you.
together.
Yeah, shout out to May.
Yeah, woo. No. All right.
Well, then, is this a wrap with our lovely owners? And we now get to hear acapella?
Yes, now,
All right.
yeah.
So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for being here.
Awesome. All right. So that was really great. Very insightful conversations. But now we are moving on to the fun part, which is the acapella group.
Yes, speaking.
The acapella
Very
group.
staccato.
Yes, I know. I was like so
Getting
excited.
ready.
I was so excited. That's why. But no.
There they are.
Yes, so we have the Gestalt group. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you all?
We're great. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. So, Caitlin, would you go ahead and please introduce everyone in the group and tell us a little bit about the Gestalt Acapella group as well.
Absolutely. So Gestalt is an all-gender competitive acapella group here at the University of Florida. We compete across the country with other big acapella groups. We were founded in 2016 here at UF, and our main goal is to make innovative music that, as we say, breaks the mold of competitive acapella. But I am our group's president. Caitlin, I'm a senior here at UF. If everybody else would like to name their position in here.
I'm Sean. I am a junior at UF, and I am the choreographer of Gestalt.
I'm Megan. I'm a sophomore. I'm our treasurer.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm a freshman.
My name is Julia Palumba. I'm a junior, and I am the music director of Gestalt Acapella.
My name is Lorraine. I'm a sophomore, and I'm the assistant music director.
I'm Josiah. I am a senior, soon to be super senior, and I am the resident vocal percussionist of this fine group.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Amazing. So I guess at this point we're gonna move forward and let them
shine.
Yeah, exactly. Put a spotlight on them. So
All
we've
right.
been waiting. We have been so excited and waiting for this. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome the talented Gestalt Acapella group singing their own rendition of Jekyll and Hyde by Bishop Briggs.
Born in a time of love, facing the winds of fate, stars brilliant above, just to raise you up, and pay the dumb mistake. Pleasure is a kind of pain. I've seen enough, cause I've been wrestling with snakes. Sick of all this different stuff. Oh, you Jekyll and Hyde, I can't sleep in the dark. Oh, you Jekyll and Hyde, with my life. I was yesterday's regret, but today I woke up in my bed. I need enough, but I didn't know how I had enough. Sick of all the slippery stuff. Red apple, cherry on your lips, killing me with every kiss. Are you tickling, hide me silently? I can't sleep in the dark. Are you tickling, hide silently? I can't see in the dark. Sleep in the dark. Sleep and you're feeling hard to me. Sound of a cheating body. Hide. You never know which way.
Yay! That was amazing.
That wasn't too bad.
I know it's always challenging with live, but no, it was great. Thank you so much.
Very impressive. Thank you guys.
So amazing, so talented, so young, so annoying, right? No, it's just the voice of bitterness of someone who can't sing. No, I was just teasing, but they are so amazing. Thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you guys. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful. Well,
I think that's a perfect wrap up.
Can't
beat that.
Yeah, there's no great way to wrap that up.
All right. Except champagne. Let's go. We'll do that off camera.
We don't have that right now. But yeah, well, thank you so much. And again, guys, thank you to all those who have nominated their favorite small businesses. And please continue to shop local, continue to support Big Frog. Again, we are 100% locally owned and operated.
Yep. So thank you guys for being here for all the 40 plus episodes that we've done. We appreciate it. Hopefully we'll do some more fun stuff in the future that you guys can take part of. All right. So have a wonderful day. Shop local all the way.
Shop local all the way.
All right. Bye, guys.